Hey guys, Luke back with another video. This one's going to be for all of the Alchemy recipe locations. I'm going to walk you through how to get each and every single one of them. And the only thing you really need to know is that some of them can only be purchased from vendors. So I'll just show you where those vendors are, which ones you need to buy. And then I'll also show you world locations where you can loot them out in the world without having to pay for them. And I'll also throw in a few rare herb locations because those can be pretty hard to find. And then there's a couple that are from quests, Fever Tonic and Leadshot Gunpowder. I'll show you how to get those as well. Like it if you like it. Subscribe for more videos like this because I think I'll also be doing skill books next. And with that said, we can go ahead and get started. There are 3 recipes that can only be obtained by purchasing them from the Troskowitz Apothecary. So head over here to Troskowitz. And then we're going to go down over to the Apothecary and buy Lion Perfume, Mintha Perfume, and Marigold Decoction.
He has some sort of long name. Guten Tag, Grüß Gott.
I'll have a look.
So look for Lion Perfume, Marigold Decoction, and Mintha Perfume and buy those. The rest we can find out in the world.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
There's about 10 or so recipes and skill books that you can pick up in the very first town here in Troskowitz. And to reach them, just head to right in the middle by the gallows where you first get off, right there. And then we're going to head into the scribe's place, and that's where we'll get a solid chunk of them. I'm going to go ahead and close this because I'm going to be stealing. The first few are right here. Let's see if I can steal them without getting caught. There's the Buck's Blood recipe, the Skull Crushers 2, I think that's Strength. Master Studies 2 is something, Scholarship probably. There's one in here. Recipe for Digestive Potion. Over here is the sketch for a common longsword. And then we can head out. And then of course you can buy several books and recipes from him. Go to this way and up the stairs. You'll need to lockpick this door. It's an easy lockpick. And if you don't know how this works, just look for the yellow and then hold rotate and then sort of line it up with where it is. And then in here, you'll get your swords up by going to... It's in here somewhere. Right here. The Art of the Sword.
Hey, where'd it go?
Get out of there. And then head this way. We're going to grab the Artemisia recipe from over here. In the Alchemy hut. Sitting right here. There's a couple more we can get. Head over here towards this barn. Unlock this door right here. Another easy lockpick. Open this. And the recipe for soap will be sitting right here. And now I'm going to wait until nighttime to steal the next one. Head this way. Towards this little building right here. There's going to be a guard that blocks the staircase to go down. And you can't really sneak past him in the daytime very well. So I'm going to go ahead and wait for nighttime. And now that it is nighttime, we're going to wait for that guy to go away so we can go down those stairs. Go ahead and drop. And this will be an easy lockpick like before, but I've already lockpicked this one. And then the book would be sitting in the hay right here, but I already picked it up in a previous video I recorded for you guys. But that's where a strength skill book would be, strength 2. And to get out of here, we're just going to sprint away from this guy.
What are you doing, prowling about?
And then why not? We'll show you one more. It's not exactly inside of the town, but it's just outside of it. And that's a speech skill book up over this way. On that bench. Just follow the path.
Go!
I guess not follow the path, just go over the field here. There's a tree there, that's where we're headed. I know it's dark, you can't really see too well. And raining all of a sudden.
Whoa.
But here's the tree, and this is where you'd find the skill book. Right here, and this is level 2 speech. And then that should be all of them. I'll double check. Make sure I didn't miss any. Oh, we got one more to show you guys in the graveyard I forgot about. So go down over towards the graveyard.
Ka! Ka! Quick!
Here we are. Head in here. And then go behind this place towards the outhouse back here. And then you'll find the final skill book of this video right here. And I believe this is Thievery 1. And there's all the skill books we picked up. And some of the recipes. There are a couple potions that can't be found out in the world, but can be purchased from Barnaby here. And this is up to the north above Troskowitz Castle. So head to Takov here and then just go up this way. Head up to the tree line and then go down this road. And then you'll find this guy's place right here. And then we need to buy Digestive Potion and Lullaby.
Show me.
So grab Digestive Potion and Lullaby Potion. The rest can be got elsewhere.
I was glad to be of help to you, good sir.
A spot you can find some Belladonna at is up here near Barnaby, Alchemist Barnaby. Up here to the north in Troskowitz. And you can find it around this area, sort of in this clearing. And it can spawn all around. And it has a unique look in that it's kind of hard to see unless you know what you're looking for. And it's this right here. This sort of purple berry bush. Belladonna. And I found my patch right here. And it might not be the same for you, but if you look around this area, you likely will find some. And you find it in decent quantities. Well, that's where you can get some Belladonna. And then you can just look around the rest of the area and see if you can find those purple berries. Here's another good spot for Belladonna. Just head above Troskowitz, the main town that you first get to. And then head up to this marker, and there's going to be a hidden cabin in those woods. Right here. And if you look around, you should be able to find some Belladonna. Looks like berries. Here it is. And you'll find it all around this cabin. There's a spot where you can get the rare herb called Herb Paris, and it's kind of hidden off to the side on the road. So come over to Zelov. This is to the left of Troskowitz. Just head over this way. And then once you're here, we're going to make our way down this road. And then right about here is where we'll have the encounter. When I came through here, there was a guy looting a body, and that's how I found the basket. Stop here.
I'll get you something nice. Just leave me be.
Oh, wolves. I guess it's wolves this time. Before it was a person. Alright. Come on. So I suppose the encounter can be either wolves or a person. I don't know if he'll come back. I don't think he will. But here is the basket with the rare herbs in it. Herb Paris right here. And then, of course, you can also loot Herb Paris right here. You can see it. It's this little blue one with the blue bulb. And then they'll be all over this area. And then you can come back later when they regrow to get more. There are 8 recipes we can go ahead and pick up from Aranka here in the Nomad camp. Let's go ahead and head southwest. You can just follow the roads and they'll bring you over this way, like so. You can come from any direction, really. Just head to Nomad's camp and then go to the north side of it and talk to Aranka here. And we need to buy Aqua Vitalis, Bane, Bowman's Brew, Dollmaker Potion, Poison rather, Moonshine, the Quick Finger Potion, Emberification, and Painkiller Brew. And then the other ones we can find elsewhere.
Thank you.
You can get the recipe for Aesop and Hair of the Dog by heading to Semine, just down here to the south. Troskowitz over this way. And we need to make our way up to this building right here, the west side of this little area right there. And that's where we'll get it. And you will need to be able to lockpick some easy locks. So head over there to that building. And I don't have a horse yet, so sorry for being on foot here. There is a guy here, and you do need to break into his house to get to his chest that has the recipes, so I'm going to knock him out. And my dog seems to be blocking me from lockpicking. There we go. He probably has a key on him, actually. I'm going to check. Nope. Got to open it the old-fashioned way. And there's the 2 recipes we're looking for. And it also comes with some random crafting ingredients if you need it. The Fever Tonic recipe can be obtained during a quest called For Whom the Bell Tolls. This is a main story quest, so you will get this quest eventually. And it's the quest you get when you first get put inside of the Troskowitz Castle area. And then once you have access to going up inside of this building right here in the blacksmith area, go up there. And this guy might stop you from going up. If he does, just give him some meat from below us, and then he'll let you go upstairs. And then we need to go all the way up to the alchemy room. In here. And the Fever Tonic book is sitting right there on the bookshelf, but Catherine's here.
You? What in God's name are you doing here?
I'm just going to ignore her. Pick up the book. Physician's Journal. And go ahead and read it. And I don't know if you have to flip through it all the way or not, but I'm just going to do it just in case.
Before I call the guards.
And now we should have the recipe. You can see it right here. Fever Tonic. And if you need some Feverfew to make your Fever Tonic, head to Troskowitz Castle. And then you can loot some just right here behind this house. It just looks kind of like chamomile. To get the recipe for Fox, all you have to do is head to Troskowitz Castle. And if you haven't reached this area yet, just continue your story mode and it'll bring you here. And then once you're in Troskowitz Castle, we need to make our way towards the blacksmith area and then up towards the alchemy bench. So head up that way. This is the blacksmith area right here. Keep going up. Open this door. This is the alchemy area, but we need to go above it. So go upstairs. And then in this room, you'll find a chest in the back southwest corner right here. Go ahead and lockpick it. It is a hard lock. You might be able to find a key for this by robbing one of the nearby people that hang out in this room, but I didn't try that myself. But here's the recipe, and also you get a letter to an unknown servant. And then this as well is worth a decent amount. You can get the recipe for the Nighthawk Potion. That's the potion that lets you see at nighttime. By heading down to the spot I'm at now, below Troskowitz. This is the starting town where you first start the game. Just head south from there. Go down the road to this point, and then we need to make our way down a stream, and that'll bring us to an enemy camp. And that's where we'll get it. So I'm going to go off the road a little bit here. Look for a stream. Here it is. And get off my horse. And then up ahead there will be some enemies. About 4 or 5 of them. So be ready for a fight. And I'm going to go ahead and buff up and save and stuff. I think that's everything that I need. Kanker's the guy with the keys that you need. Because the recipe we're looking for is in a chest. This guy's also a part of the side quest. The quest is just to kill him, so you can do that now. Even if you don't have the quest. And the keys are right here. And I think I'll probably still have to kill the rest of these guys. They don't seem to notice me. But here's the recipe, Nighthawk Potion. In order for you to get the Leadshot Gunpowder, you'll need to complete a side quest. And the side quest you need to complete is called Opus Magnum. And I'm not going to go over the full side quest as a walkthrough because that would take a while. But I will tell you that you need to complete this one and how you get it. You need to go down to Lower Semine, which is down here to the southwest. And then talk to Miller Crazel and do his full quest line. At the end of it, he'll give you the recipe. And that's how you get that one. If you somehow missed getting yourself the Leadshot Gunpowder recipe from the Miller Crazel quest line in Troskowitz, you can come to Kuttenberg, the main city, the second region. And then head to the bottom right-hand side of the main city and then go over to Gunmaker, this guy. And if you talk to him, you can purchase 2 recipes from him.
I'll have a look.
The first one's Leadshot Gunpowder, the one you missed from Miller Crazel. And then the other one's Scattershot, but I do know a place where you can loot this out in the world, and I'll also show that. You can get a ton of loot here in this area in Kuttenberg. And there's the Alchemy Book 4 and the Scattershot lead recipe and some other stuff here that's really nice. So head over to this spot. And this is the old Loda fast travel point. This is just to the south of this place. This is the first town you enter when you go into Kuttenberg. And then you can just go down this way and down over to here. And then once you're all the way south, all the way down here, go to Rabstein Mill. And it's just right above this like triangular shape here. And once you're here, you'll have to fight a bunch of bandits, and they're all well armed and armored. So be ready for a tough fight. It took me a few tries to fully clear this place. So I'm going to go ahead and clear it. And then I'll show you all the loot after and skip all the fighting because it's a lot of fighting. Now that the bandits are all dead, we can go ahead and loot. Here's the first one. And each bandit has a pretty good set of armor on them, so if your armor's not too good, it'd be a good idea to pick up some of this. Here's a captain's mace, knight shield, some armor, good stuff. And the 2 horses that are in the camp have bad stats, so you won't get much use out of them. But make sure you check the alchemist, because he's got some nice stuff on him. 92 groschen. This guy has a badge, if I remember correctly. Yep, a badge, and also leg plates I've never seen before. And then there's a chest inside of there, but it doesn't have much in it. And there's also a chest here, and it shouldn't have much in it either, but I'll go ahead and check. Yeah, not much, just a couple things here. And then we can go inside and get the alchemy book we were looking for in the recipe by opening this medium chest. Here's a bunch of strong potions, 13 of these, that's really nice. And strong Bane potion, 11 of them. Dollmaker, lullaby. And then the skill book, level 4 we were looking for, as well as the Bane poison recipe if you don't have this one yet. And 383 groschen. And then there is a strong savior snaps right here. And a strange potion, which I don't really know what that does just yet. And I think that's everything of interest. There's an alchemy bench if you need to do some crafting. And then there's just some miscellaneous stuff there. Then you can climb this ladder. And then go ahead and open this very hard chest if you can. Some lead ball, some scattershot, and the recipe for scattershot gunpowder, as well as a ton of nice alchemy ingredients that are pretty rare. These ones are pretty expensive. And 89 groschen. And that should be everything that you can get in this camp that's valuable. You can get the Cockerel Recipe as well as 2 lore books by heading over to Kuttenberg. And if you haven't reached here, just progress your story mode and that'll bring you here. And actually, the recipe's in the first town that you end up in the story mode. So this one right here, come to here, and then we're going to go up inside of this building and get it inside there.
Quick!
There.
Easy, good horse.
Head on in. And we're going up these stairs right here. Take a left. And the left door over here. And then the door immediately in front of you. And then you'll find the recipe in a very hard locked chest right here. Along with the 2 lore books. If you want the Lethean Water recipe, just head to Kuttenberg. And if you don't have Kuttenberg unlocked yet, just progress your story mode and eventually you will. And then head down the road and then up to this town. And then we're going inside this big building right here. And this is a heavily guarded building, because they're doing construction over here. There's a lot of guards around here.
Good to see you.
And we need to go inside this building and do a steal. But it's hard to get in without the guards seeing you enter. So it might take a few tries, but just go ahead and wait until there's no guards around. Looks good. And sometimes there's a guard right on the other side of this door, sitting there in this chair. So careful of him. But we need to get to the second floor.
You're not allowed here.
And the thing we're actually looking for is sitting right here.
Can't be here.
Lethean Water.
Well, what's it gonna be? Piss off.
So go ahead and steal that. Chances are these two guys weren't standing on the stairs for you. You'll just have to keep retrying to get inside.
Go away now.
And eventually you'll be able to get to it without them noticing.
You're always welcome.
And there's that one.
And if you didn't know, you can also cheat and then just look up the recipe and make it in your alchemy station, and that will unlock it. So if you don't mind cheating, I'm just going to go ahead and show you each recipe for about 10 seconds.
And that brings me to the end of the video. If you liked it, leave it a like. Consider subscribing for more guides like this one, and I'll see you in the next one.